Good evening, my Eritrean brothers and sisters. How you doing? How you doing? Let me just fix the camera, my friends. Today I got a nice kind of like, I feel to talk, my friend, I feel to talk, isn't it, my friend? It's a free world. We just like, when you feel talking, when you feel good up by yourself, get up by yourself. What's that? What do the Americans say? I feel good. I feel good. Feel good. James Bond. I feel good. Today, my friend, I just feel to talk, my friend, isn't it? We go the right, When you feel good, you talk. You enjoy life, my friend, And that's what social media is all about, my friend. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything, You feel good about yourself, my friend, Say it, isn't it? And talking is good, okay? A lot of people say like, hey, man, you should keep it silent, Nobody should know about your life, everything, You give too much data. So, my friend, nowadays, all these people are really evil, my friend. Don't tell everything, okay? Don't say. Keep silent. Keep quiet. I don't like that word, my friend, okay? Only a dead human being creature keeps quiet and they die. They leave this world and they go somewhere else, okay? We, as human beings, my friend, okay? We are created to talk, to eat, to laugh, to hug, to cry, to get angry when you're angry. You talk as long as you're alive, my friend. You talk. Okay? As long as you know how things are other people, Especially if you are wronged, okay? And you want to tell a story. Your history life, Your story, your life history, That's called storytelling, Especially we Eritreans, we got a very complicated life, Because half our life is back in Eritrea. We got so much dreams, aspirations, ambitions, my friend. We dream so much. I was listening to this guy, Ethiopian guy. He's a friend of this Gurma or something like that. This guy who did this movie about this Adwa War. Okay, so he's into movie, into storytelling. Okay, so this guy lived in America for so many years. I think his name is Mr. Tobogo. So he tell a storytelling, my friend. Okay, so he lived in the US for so many years. Now he went all to this Ethiopian southern region, Jumane, Kente, Kafa, where coffee came from. My friend. Arabica, coffee Arabica. All these Yemeni people, all this mocha from Mocha, Aden, everything, So they took it from Kafa and they gave it a name called Kufi. Kafa. I love that. Eritrea, Ethiopian coffee ceremony, my friend, where you do all the gossip and, chat. It's therapy by itself, We have this in the NHS. When I was working for this in the NHS, we had this department called part of this 999-1111. It's called 1111. Okay. So you got all these people with dementia, memory losses. People really isolated and lonely, especially this. When you get older, that's how life is. It's really pathetic, the lifestyle in Europe and the West, So these people, my friend, they don't have any family members or a friends. These people, they don't socialize. They keep quiet, my friend. They are scared of their life. When you quiet, life is, you're dead. Don't take it literally, okay? But my friend, you get scared, Even little bird flies around, all these leaves fall during the autumn and winter. The leaves make kind of this sound when there's a wind blowing them, You silent, my friend. People tell you to keep quiet, don't talk. So you get scared, my friend. Life scared the hell out of you. Everyone comes nearby you and pass near you, get scared. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh. It's really, I don't like it, Especially the wizards, they are very sensitive, they're really scared. Because the life makes them scared, my friend. All this TV, news, have you ever heard any good news in the TV? BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, nothing. Have you ever heard any good news? Nothing. Anyways, day in, day out, it's all about negative news, my friend. Syria did this, China did this, tariff, Ukraine, Russia, Palestine, Israel, Congo, this Al Qaeda, Boko Haram, everything, the whole world is really in a mess, my friend. Disease. All the TV channels, they scream too much, my friend. Everything about negativity. No good news. That's a disease, my friend. It's a mental disease, okay? So these people, my friend, you cannot blame them. They scared, my friend. They don't see nothing on the TV channels except horror after horror. I heard these Jewish people, they don't allow their kids to watch TV. I really support them, to be honest. It's a disease, okay? We don't like the social media. Well, if you use social media for positivity, it's a really great thing, my friend, because you are creating exposure and you communicate your ideas. You talk, you propagate your ideas because you believe that. You go passion. You want to change people. Change is coming. All that kind of stuff. I like the charisma of Barack Obama. He makes so big noise, bigger than himself. I don't know what kind of sound system they use. But that's my friend. He had a passion. He wants to change things. Whether he changed or not, I don't think he made a change. I think my perception, he made it worse. But he did. Why? So social media is very important because especially the social media has democratized the whole world, because information, free available information, the printing press, the radio, the printing press, all this publishing was the greatest stride of human development and progress, okay? Social media had gone far, more than that, 100 times, they say, and it has democratized, my friend, okay? The whole world was being ruled by misinformation, information blackout, illiteracy. People they have the right information, but they're blocked, you have to be extremely highly educated people to understand what's going on in China, in India, in Europe, in Arabia, Africa, everywhere, China, everything. You have to understand English to know it. So, but social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TV, you have democratized, my friend. This democracy that we are enjoying now, it wouldn't have been materialized. It wouldn't have it wouldn't have been implemented. So that's a big stride in human progress, So silence is not good, my friend. Talk, It's public speaking. For God's sake, It's a skill. You got this Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream. That's skill. Communication skill. Propagation of your vision, your passion, your ideas, my friend. Talk. Okay? I don't like this idea people telling hey, my friend, keep silent. Don't talk, my friend. Don't talk. No. They've been hurt so much. They've been bullied. Trash it really to the ground, my friend. They cannot rise up. They cannot talk their mind. Scared. People, they scared the hell out of them, So, zip. They keep silent, okay? So that means literally, not literally, but if you are silent, my friend, you're dead. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but like you have to talk, my friend. Because if you're wronged, okay, and if you think you're wronged, people are trying to bully you or something. You talk, then somebody else is going to find solution. And there are a lot of really nasty people, but hey, you keep on marching, my friend. It's the same way like this marathon runner, the analogy I gave you last time, all these Olympian heroes, my friend, all these 12 disciples of all these people like this, like Zeus and all of them, like, it's the same thing, okay? So the same way as health, your mind, your emotional health, my friend, okay? You find a lot of solutions. You go up intellectually, okay? Mentally, emotionally. The same way, you got people like, all these people, the Rothschild, Rockefeller, like people like Donald Trump, these multi-billionaire people, man, like, Salma bin Laden, Salma is the Prince Salman, Saudi Arabia, King Fahad, all of these are multi-billionaire people, So these people, my friend, they make so much money, my friend. So they change everything, like, So their clout, their muscle, their power increases every single second, minutes, my friend, okay? So what we do is, my friend, the same way that they do that, they get powerful, isn't it? Your health as well, okay? These people make multi-billions within 1 minute, and you keep running, my friend. You get a massive health. Your health, my friend, billion. So you accumulate a lot of billions in your health, So that's an investment, my friend. The same way they follow all these graphs, Walking so high, going down, this trough and ups and downs, like a valley and like a rock, my friend. All their money sometimes shoots up and sometimes go deep. They lose, my friend. They smoke so much cigarettes, my friend. All this cannabis and these quacks, my friend. When they lose, obviously, because they're losing. So the power of money, all this physical power, is fluctuating. It goes ups and downs. Okay? That's power. The same thing, investment in your life is the same thing, my friend. All these people, billionaires like Bill Gates, all of them, they make so much money. They look the whole world. Okay? They make money, power. It's the same thing with your health, my friend. Like, you keep running and doing everything, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, my friend. You keep running, my friend. That's power you accumulate. You invest. You invest in your health, my friend, Health is the biggest asset that you can have, okay? Suppose you got $1 trillion, pounds or euro. Your lung or your heart or your mind or your emotion or your leg, something, my friend, is going somewhere, you lose, isn't it? So all these billions of dollars, pounds, trillion, my friend, who's gonna enjoy it, my friend? Nobody. Like, you're gonna leave it. If you go some kids and your wife or maybe your lover, you give them. If you don't have it, you give it to your cat or maybe your dog or maybe to some animals somewhere in Africa, people, some animals that you enjoy their company, like really lovely, fluffy dog that you give it to them. So this is money, okay? This is material wealth. The same thing with your health, man. Keep. That's investment. Super $1 trillion, my friend. What's this? Sugar level, your diabetes, you always have to keep it like what's the average? 60 or 50 or 70, I don't know how much it is. How many it is? 60, I mean, your blood pressure 120, 120, all that kind of stuff. Like, you have to invest on your health, my friend. That's big money, A lot of trillions of dollars, pounds. Now, if you are in America, my friend, they haven't got this health insurance, all that kind of stuff. Especially if you are low paid, nobody's gonna care about you, my friend. In fact, they're gonna take some of your organs and give it to some billionaires, like Donald Trump or some people, billionaires from somewhere, because they wanna use it, my friend. So Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be as horrible as that, but hey, that's fact of life, you know. So he invests in his as well. Talking is as part of that, okay? You don't get scared, okay? You invest on that as well. Don't keep quiet if somebody hurts you or something. You keep it on. Don't hurt other people, okay? Even nobody's gonna help you, my friend. You help those people who help themselves are the people who are going to get a solution, my friend. Otherwise, if you give you power, you mouth somebody else to talk to you, they make money out of it. Like, you know, in newspaper, the Times, you know, the New York Times, the Telegraph, you know, Financial Times, my friend. Now this is really, really cold wallet. They want everyone wants to make money out of stories. You know, maybe he slept with someone, maybe like he slept with one really beautiful girl. If you're a famous person, she wants to make big money out of you, man. She says the story. She becomes really famous person like that. Hey, all that kind of secret like this Bill Clinton, all that kind of, they want to make money, my friend. It's really forward, isn't it? Like, you know? So don't keep silent, my friend. Talk. Number one, you're gonna learn how to talk in public with confidence, my friend. Okay? People say, like, hey, my friend, you have to have a suit, my friend. The tie, the shirt, my friend. Really nice fragrance, you know. Your body with the suit, my friend. You have to have a lot of charisma, my friend. When you go to office, like, you know, you impress the whole people, your customers, your clients, you know, your business partners, all of them, my friend. It's really nice, isn't it? Huh? Land of the dreams, America, the land of the dreams, you know. I was reading this, I was listening to Mr. Tobago. It's really nice, like, you know. America, land of dreams. Come to America, my friend. You're gonna be really successful. You're gonna drive 2 cars, 2 houses, big burger, big everything, big, my friend. You buy 8 bedroom or maybe 12 bedroom, like, you know, you only sleep in one room, like, you know, you have a massive thing. You try to impress other people, my friend. They really like, hey, this guy, man, he's got that, man. He's got 2 cars, my friend. One of the cars for the weekend, and one of the cars, you know, when he tries to impress some woman, you know, some of the cars are like, you know, just married for partying, all that kind of stuff, like big everything. So much material world, like, you know. So he keep working 16, 18 hours to make that material world so that other people can worship you, like, you know, having this massive, you know, monetary kind of material wealth, you know. All in a sudden, my friend, working all these 18 hours, 24 hours, my friend, something comes and boom, you got, my friend. You know, so the American dream, it starts by a dream and ends with a dream. Actually, I really enjoyed listening to Mr. Tobago. It's really thank you, sir. So that's American dream, huh? I think the take home message from his clip was, you have to find Africa in America, okay? Not America, okay? Because America is a capitalist. It's all about making money, making money all your life. You keep silent, you don't talk, you make money, my friend. You work 18 hours, 24 hours, okay? Then you get sick, then you saw, my friend. So it starts by a dream. You go all the way from Eritrea, my friend, to make money, become so powerful, rich, and capitalist with the fast thing, you know, having your people and all that kind of stuff, you know. Then it ends with a dream. Okay? You accumulate all the money, you don't enjoy it, my friend. Working 24 hours, you get sick. What's called the American health insurance? Then nobody's gonna pay if you got any sickness. Okay? So, my friend, talk public speaking. Okay? The same way that you go to your office, really looking so smart with this short white shirt or maybe blue shirt, nice tie, you know, looking really nice haircut, beard properly shaved, you know, all the fragrance. All the women become so much impressive with the same way with the health, the same way with your emotional well-being, mental well-being, okay, intellectual well-being, your history, above all, your history, your narrative, okay. Who are you? I am Eritrean from Adikaya, from Barhelet. That's storytelling, isn't it? We talk our story. We tell the story of our life to our kids, to our people in Eritrea, in here, everywhere. We Eritreans, we don't like everyone else in the world, okay? For us to be very independent, to be ourselves, okay, ourselves, we pay so much dear price. You know? For us, it doesn't matter whether we became billionaires in America, in UK, or Germany, whatever it is. We don't care a toss, my friend, okay? Having that little village, in village or maybe in your town, maybe in your capital city as Mora, or maybe in Massawa, Dahlak, you know, Foro Ingal, or, you know, what is Afa, or, you know, Komajara, you know. You just have that simple life, you're free, my friend. Nobody asks you. Like, you speak in Tigrinya language. Maybe so, maybe Tigray. Okay? From that little village, my friend, you talk English everywhere. From your mountain, like, you know, from your mountain area, from your rocky area, like, you know, reading your book and, you know, going with a bicycle, my friend. I'm not talking electric bicycle, okay? Manual bicycle. Bicycle, my friend. You go to the sea, you swim, my friend, listening all the international language. English, French, maybe Italian, Amharic, Somali, Sudani, my friend. You enjoy that and you talk all your business from that. That's a possibility, my friend, okay? That's where the democracy for economy, democracy of expression, that's what we are, my friend, okay? So coming to my point, we Eritreans, we don't like everyone else, like, you know, we just get immigrated from our land and we go somewhere, so many, like, you know, the end of the world, we work so hard and we forgot our country and our roots. We don't like them, okay? For us, whether we are rich, very successful people, materially, emotionally successful in everything, educational as well, still our roots is ours, my friend. It's our roots, my friend, okay? There's nothing like Eritrea. Nothing, man, because we are free people, my friend. We are really independent people, okay? So becoming a president of America like Donald Trump, or maybe super rich, owning $1 trillion or pounds of euro, it doesn't change our lives. Doesn't, my friend. Doesn't change your life, my friend. It doesn't, you know. The same way that you go and drink, you know, your tea or coffee, like, you know, maybe your suwa or maybe tala or tej in, like, you know, it's the same thing. The same way that you drink your lager, your Guinness, maybe your whiskey, maybe in like your cognac. The same thing, like chivas, like, you know, wine. It's the same thing. It doesn't make no change to us, my friend. We don't get impressed. My friend, I'm not bragging, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, whether we are multi-billionaires or maybe we just simple life, walking with our feet, running from Adrech to Asmara, maybe bicycle, cycling from Adrech to Asmara, Massawa, for everything. It's the same thing for us, my friend. Okay? In the eyes of the other people, it's the same thing, my friend. It's in us, that's what makes us, we Eritreans, my friend. Wherever we go, my friend, we can live in the UK for 50, 60 years. We are still Eritreans, my friend. We got a passport of UK, America, maybe China, Japan, or maybe Scandinavian countries. We are still Eritreans. We don't like everyone is like, you know, like the rest of the world population that they forget all their village and their roots and everything. They you know, my friend, they don't go back to their village. We know that, like that, my friend. First comes Eritrea, my friend. Eritrea, the country is in our heart. In our heart, my friend, okay? It doesn't change, okay? So we are extremely very proud people, my friend, okay? The same way like this Israeli Jewish people, they got this really strong emotional attachment to their native land. We are the same thing, my friend, okay? So don't keep silent, my friend. If you see enemies justice, talk, my friend. Shoot it out, okay? And it's gonna be really nice learning. Listen to other Eritreans who are silently being oppressed, maybe subjugated, maybe bullied, maybe scared, maybe. You break the shackle of all the prison chain they got in their mind, not literally, but their mental mind is in prison. They're scared for their life, my friend. Some of them, they get really scared walking on the streets to talk their ideas. They say, what are these people gonna say? If I say this, they get scared, my friend. They don't let it out. So talk, my friend. Okay? I don't like the idea of people saying like, hey, nobody should know you business, my friend. Keep quiet. Hey, my friend. No. I talk. Okay? Because these people are not gonna make my life better or worse, or that's how we are. We talk. We tell our story, my friend. That's called storytelling. This Mr. Tobago. Thank you, sir. So this is Mr. Tobago was saying, like, he said our life cycle, they say we live 30 years, 90 years old, so it's, you quantify, break down into 330s, okay? From 1 to 30, you do all your degree, PhD, and everything, and you get the job. From 30 to 60, 30 years, my friend, you work so much, you contribute a lot of tax, and, maybe if you are into private entrepreneurship sector, you make a lot of money. You accumulate fame, power, success, intelligence, my friend. You make a lot of network of people from all everywhere. So you are becoming 60 years old, isn't it? Then it comes with the retirement, then the other 30 from 60 to 90, you contribute everything. You go to your passion, to your country, to your community, to the people who are really close in your heart. So the Ethiopians, they go to the biggest asset wealth. There is a capital, capital, intellectual capital of human capital is the biggest. But they go coffee. That's their first number one. Economic generation power, economy. So they go to Jumma, like Kanki, or Kaffa in southern regions of Ethiopia, so they go all these farmers. How many are there? 100 or 200,000 people. So they are organized by cooperatives. Okay, so if you're a really intelligent person, very good with your marketing skills, you sell all the products and you organize all these people. So you give. Somebody's gonna take you role and he's gonna give the same thing, or she's gonna give the same thing. The same thing with we electrons. We go Sima from 1,000 kilometers, 1,300 kilometers. So more power, economy, income than the coffee collection, in Ethiopia, Buna Melkam. We got all the fish, the agriculture, my friend, strategic center, trade hub, to the north, to the south, to the west, to the east, 4 corners of the world, so that's our wealth, okay? Geographic wealth, economy, which is more potent economical power than coffee, maybe 1,000 times fold, 1,000-fold of that coffee. So talk, you speak, my friend. So when you're talking, you learn a lot of things, because you want to search a lot of things, So that's called storytelling, my friend. We tell our story. We don't keep quiet and get zipped. We talk, my friend, and we learn, we grow, we share, we take, we give. Okay, that's storytelling, isn't it? Then that's part of talking, my friend. I don't like this idea of keeping silent. All these people, the world became such a safe place now because a lot of people talked. Okay, they didn't keep quiet. They talked. When they see injustice, they talk. Other people help them. They share. The whole world become much better, isn't it? We talk in English, and people are listening from Eritrea, from our village. So talking is good. It's a health, okay? As long as you don't do it to taught other people, okay? Talk, don't keep silent. Then you teach your brothers and sisters back in Eritrea, in here, everywhere. That's called storytelling. We tell our story, my friend. The good, the bad, our emotions, positive or negative, in everything. Our development, self-development, empowerment, my friend. Educational research, our universities, research institutions, our establishments. We talk. When we talk, you get solution. Okay? When you talk problems, then you're gonna sit down together and you're gonna come up with a solution. That's about boom, everything becomes solved. We become the most developed nations, So we're gonna compete with people like Donald Trump in America, the president, my friend. We're gonna be presidents, we're gonna create all this human capital. People coming from America, from Japan, from Germany, from Italy, my friend, from UK. Then we give them an area, because our country is really strategic, economical center. Because like when you're producing products from that area and you distribute it to the south and east of the world, which are 80% of the whole world population, where that's power is the economy, not in Europe. Europe, like they're having all the generation, my friend. You don't want to have kids. They're really like not just blame them, but nobody wants to have a kid more than one kids. But the Chinese, the Indian, so 80% of the whole world population is in the south and in east. Okay, so we Eritreans producing our commodities, products, whether agricultural, maybe service economy, delivering from Eritrea to the south and to the east is much money, my friend, than in London or in New York. Too far, my friend. No Chinese man wants to spend a lot of money for products that are produced in America or in Europe. They prefer something produced in Eritrea, which is shorter distance and cheaper labor, okay, service, and it gets there so fast, okay, twice as fast as than UK or in Europe or maybe in America. Okay, so that's economic hub. That's called social capital, intellectual capital, geographic capital, my friend, educational capital, agricultural produce capital, sea capital, fish capital. I don't even know how to count all this wealth, my friend. Tourist capital, everything. BT capital, we Eritrea. So talk, okay, communicate. Don't keep quiet. Don't zip your mouth. Tell your story, my friend. Share with your African brothers and sisters, my friend, while dancing, Talk, my friend. It's public speaking. You learn from Tigrinya, Amharic, then you become fluent English speaker, my friend. You talk. So this is health, okay? It's health because you are developing yourself, empowering yourself. At the same time, you are developing and sharing your ideas to your community, to your country and your region, East Africa, my friend. And Africans, we become one nation. We African, 52 nations, no visa. Free, my friend. Talk is a beautiful thing, So the solution is a health. Okay, it's a power as well. The same way that you invest on your physical health by running, becoming like this Greek gods, like these 12 disciples. It's power, isn't it? It's health investment. The same way they do this multi-billion-dollar investment power base in Capitol Hill or Wall Street. People like Donald Trump. These people, my friend, we have to grasp one. Our physical health, intellectual health, financial health. Okay, everything. So talk is good. Okay, so I don't like this idea of people telling, keep quiet. Okay, guys. So you have a lovely night, a lovely evening, guys. Because it's part of socializing and our show as well, So today is supposed to be party time. You have a good night, alright? Bye.